When we see astronauts walking in space, a lot of us think, gee, I would love to float around like that. See what that feels like. Well, CBS News Capitol Hill correspondent Sharyl Attkisson actually got the chance to go with a group of science teachers to check out zero gravity, which must have been an unbelievable opportunity. Cheryl, hi.
Hi, Hannah. It really was. This is about the coolest assignment you can get. A once-in-a-lifetime chance to experience weightlessness firsthand, and we also got to watch how teachers can use it to inspire the next generation of scientists.
Does that make sense to everyone?
Susan Oliver is trying to teach middle school kids about gravity and physics.
Ready, set, go.
Actually, it's easier to show them. That's Susan upside down with her red hair floating. One of several hundred lucky science teachers treated to a zero gravity experience, and I got to go too.
This is zero gravity. We are completely weightless. Oh my gosh, and it's hard to control. It's amazing. Wow.
Let's back up a minute to how we got here. The trip takes place on a hollowed-out 727, hours left from Dulles Airport outside Washington, D.C. NASA space contractor Northrop Grumman picks up the tab for all the teachers. It's an effort to spread excitement about science and space to the classrooms.
How are you going to explain it to your kids?
Like a cotton ball just floating up and floating around.
What you get is a roller coaster ride in the air.
There you go.
The plane does a steep climb, then curves into a controlled free fall, which provides about 20 seconds of weightlessness, just like an astronaut in space, before you flop back down to your full weight. Each cycle is called a parabola, and we do it over and over again.
We're on the incline where our body becomes very heavy, something like 400 pounds. Before we become weightless, I'm getting too heavy to sit up now. Hang on. Oh my gosh.
That's our coach, Sophia Kim, waving her arms at us. She's organizing tricks we can try so we don't squander our precious weightless seconds just hanging around.
We're now going to zero gravity. We're getting ready to do our Superman move.
This is way too cool. You totally lose orientation. I have no idea which way was up and which way was down. I can't imagine having a weightless classroom.
Getting ready to do a game of teacher toss. I'm tossing a teacher. I wish I could have done this to my fourth grade teacher.
We also get treated to partial gravity like on the moon and Mars. Push-ups with people on your back are a breeze.
It makes me want to be a scientist. It makes me want to go back and be an astronaut. And I hope one of my kids will become an astronaut from this.
Back on Earth, they talk as if they're back from a dream, but back with a mission.
You have to go back to the classroom and you have to excite children, okay? That's the commitment you've made. Here's all of you.
The 240 teachers that we flew is going to influence 10,000 kids. And can you just imagine 10,000 science and mathematicians out there, engineers?
Susan Oliver returns to her class an extraterrestrial space hero.
Gravity's affecting her.
Her kids are learning the sky isn't the limit. Think bigger.
And liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery.
It's not just astronauts and teachers who can experience that zero gravity anymore. Civilians can buy a ticket on a zero-G flight for somewhere between $3,500 and $4,000.
That looked like a total blast, Cheryl. And you were clutching a doll, right? What was the story
yes.
behind that?
This is a really well-traveled Barbie. I don't know if you noticed in the pictures that teachers were bringing along experiments and candy and dolls. It was fun, we would figure, for kids to be able to see when they looked at the tape how familiar things look and behave in weightlessness. And Barbie is very popular in our household, so she got to go along.
Barbie in space. And Cheryl, did you get disoriented at all? Because some people get a little queasy doing that.
Well, disoriented, yes, but sick, no. I mean, I was nervous because we've always heard that 100% of the astronauts who train do get sick, but we didn't do as many parabolas as they do, and we managed to keep our lunch.
Oh, my gosh, that looked great. Sharyl Attkisson, thanks so much.